Good day, Sir Boss. I'm excited to talk to you today about a project that aims to connect more people with natural beauty right here in Cebu, while also ensuring a safer, more organized, and sustainable way to explore it. The system that I will be discussing today is called the Baklay Cebu Online Hiking and Trekking Bookings. The name Baklay comes from the Cebuano word for walk or hike, reflecting our core mission. We all know that organizing a hike or trek in Cebu, for example from the highest mountain of Osmeña Peak to the trails around Busay, can often be a manual, time-consuming processes. You have to coordinate with guides, check availability, manage payments, and secure necessary permits, often through various channels. So, the solution for that is this, my system. This is what we call the Baklay Online Application Hiking and Trekking Bookings. So let's start with my introduction. Baklay Cebu is an online application system designed to facilitate booking, management, and organization of hiking and trekking tours across various trails in Cebu. It serves a secure guides and permits while helping local communities track visitor traffic and manage schedules efficiently. Now let's talk about the stakeholders and actors of this application. First is the customer, second is the admin or the manager, the third is the trail guides. Now that we've identified the three core factors, what we call the administrator, the trail guides, and also the customer, let's discuss the specific needs and pain points of each and how the Baklay Cebu system is engineered to solve them. First, let's discuss the customer. The customer uses the Baklay Cebu application to quickly find and reserve their desired hiking or trekking experiences. They benefit from a centralized platform that allows them to easily browse hikes or trails, view guide profiles, and confirm their reservation for a convenient planning experiences. And let's talk about that trail guide. The trail guide uses the system's dashboard to efficiently manage their workload by updating the real-time availability and accepting or declining specific bookings request. This specific booking request is organizational tool helps them focus on leading safe and high quality tours rather than manually tracking reservation. And lastly, let's talk about the administrator or the manager. The administrator uses the platform to oversee all trail activity, leveraging system analytics to track visitor, volume, and guide performance across all listed routes. Their role is crucial for ensuring operational safety, managing resources efficiently, and maintaining organized usage of trails. Now, let's move on to my ERD, or what we call the Entity Relationship Diagram. So this is my entity diagram. I have the table user, table schedule, table tricks, table guests, and lastly is the table bookings. Now let's talk about my user table. This table stores information about the system's users, which includes both customers, hikers, and the trail guides. It tracks key data like their name, contact information, role, either he or she is a customer or guide, and a unique ID for login and references. Now let's talk about the tricks table. This table lists all the available hiking and trekking routes offered by Baklay Cebu, detailing trail-specific information. It includes attributes such as the trek name, location, difficulty rating, estimated duration, and a reference to the primary guide responsible for the routes listing. And the bookings table. This central transaction table records every confirmed reservation, made through the system. It contains essential booking details like the date and time of trick, the total price, the reservation of the customer, and a reference to the specific trek and assigned guide. And lastly, the guest table. This table is used to store the details of individuals who are accompanying the primary customer on a booking. It is necessary to track the full party size for safety, logistical purposes, and compliance with local tray facility limits. And now let's move on to my data dictionary. First, I have the users table. Its purpose is to store essential data for all individuals using the system. Either he or she is a customer, guides, or the admin. It uses a primary key, which is the UID for identification, and includes crucial fields like uname, email, contact, utype, upass, and lastly is their U status. All K identification and contact fields are mandatory, or what we call the NAT null, ensuring every user record is complete and identifiable. And the second data dictionary I created is the guest. Its purpose is to record the name of extra people accompanying the main customer in a specific booking. It has its own primary key, like the guide ID, and uses a foreign key in booking ID to link directly to the relevant record in the main bookings table. It stores the guest name list, allowing the system to track the total party size for safety and logistical reporting. Next, this is the tricks. Its purposes is to store the static descriptive details about each unique hiking route available on the platform. It has a TID, T code, T dist, T difficulty, or it is either hard, moderate, or easy. Then lastly is the T price. Then the trek schedules. It is configured by the admin. So it has schedule ID, primary key, and also it is a auto increment. And it has a TID, foreign key, and it is configured to table trick. Then schedule date, when the date will happen, the capacity or the number of guests that chosen that hike to book, and lastly the guide ID. It is foreign key, and it is also configured to table tricks. And lastly, the bookings. It stores the booking information or the booking details that inputted the customer. It has a BID or the booking ID, and it is also a primary key and auto increment. UID, it is foreign key. It is user ID configured to table user. Then SID, or what we call the schedule ID, and configured to table schedules. It is also a foreign key. Guest, the number of guests who books. Total price. Date, or the scheduled date when the book will happen. Status, either it is pending, approved by the admin. Now that's all about my data dictionary. Now, before I demonstrate my whole system, let's talk about first my flowchart. This is my flowchart. So, first is the start button. So, when you run my program, you will see the main menu. It has the three options, which is login, register, and exit. In logging in an account, you need to enter your password and email. You cannot log in your account if your account is not approved by the admin. And in registration, the user can register her account by using his username, his email, his password, and his contact. And it directly saved to table user, and we will wait for the admin to approve it. And after that, you can log in now your account in this application. And the third option is the exit, or it is the exit of the program. Now, if you register your account as a customer and it is now approved by the admin, you can log in your account in customer and you will put in customer dashboard. So this is the customer dashboard. Upon running my program, the customer dashboard has 4 options, which we call the view tricks, book a trick, cancel booking, and log out. In choice 1, which is the view tricks, the user can view tricks in this area, can view the available tricks, and in choice 2, the user or the customer user can book a trick by entering an ID of what trick is that. Then, choice 3, the customer can also cancel a booking, and choice 4 is the logging out. After that, you can now log in different account or different type, or like you can log in admin, guide, or customer. So if you're an admin, this dashboard you will see, it has a 5 options, which we call the approve account, manage trick, approve booking, schedule a trick, and lastly log out. And entering choice 1, the approve account, the admin can approve every account that register in this system. In choice 2, which is the manage trick, the admin can manage a tricks by add a trick, view a trick, update a trick, and delete a trick, and it directly saves to table tricks. In choice 3, it is the approve booking. This will happen when a customer book a trick and it will be updated, or it will be approved by the admin. Choice 4 is the schedule trick. In these areas, choice number 4, the admin can schedule a trick when the hike will be happen, and also he can sign the guide, or he can assign what guide or who is the guide that can view that schedule trick. And lastly is the logging out. When you are a guide user, or you're logging in this system and you are a guide type, this will show you the guide dashboard. It has 4 options. You have the view assigned, update status, view members, and lastly the log out. In choice 1, view assigned, if you enter this choice 1, you will view the assigned booking in your area, or what tricks will you assign, or what tricks you should handle. And you will also view the customer's name and information. In choice 2, update a status, when you're done handling that booking or that trick, that booking, you can update a status, like you can confirm that you can complete that, and also you can cancel that booking. Choice 3 is what we call the view members. In this area, the guide can view members, or the guide can view who are they that join in that trick or in that hike. or he can view the different names in that hike. And lastly, number 4, the logging out. And that was the exiting of the guide dashboard. And that was my flowchart. Now let's demonstrate my system, or the process or the flow of my full system. So this is my code. I have a two package which we call the config and the main. In config, I have the db connect java, or the methods that I use in the system. In main, I have 4 classes. We have, which is called the admin dashboard, customer dashboard, guide dashboard, and the main dashboard. So let's try running my program. Let's run. Then you will see this main menu like I said earlier in my flowchart. So first, you cannot log in your account because you're not registered yet. So let's register an account first. Enter choice number 2. Type. First, we need to register an admin account. Then it will be added successfully in database. Then, do you want to continue? Yes. And also a customer. So this is what we call the validation. So the contact must be only digits. Let's choose option 2, which is the guide, and it will be recorded successfully. And we will wait for the admin to approve it. Now let's we choose option 3, which is the and it will record added successfully. So let's approve first in database the admin so that I can log in admin. In this process, this is what we call the super admin will approve that the password is Mike1234. Now let's try to log in the account that I registered. First, we log in the admin because it is already approved. Password. So this, you can see the different users. It is either approved or pending. So let's approve those accounts. First is we need to approve the guide 15. We can book already different hikes. So let's choose number 1. Enter option 1, the add new. The date, you need to enter the date when the hike will be happen. So 2025 12/11. And in this, you can see that the available guides, this is what we call the option that the admin can assign the guide in that area or in that hike. So I assign Aris 15. So let's log in. So let's run. Let's log in as a customer. Enter password. So this is the available tricks that the admin schedule. You have the schedule ID, code, description, difficulty, date, slots available, or the capacity of the guest, the price, and the assigned guide in that hike or in that booking. So let's try to book a trick. So let's enter choice number. Then it will show you enter the total number of people including yourself to join that hike. So I enter number. And it is already successfully saved in database, but it is pending because the admin will approve that to confirm that booking. So let's go to the admin to confirm that booking. So let's log out first. Log in as admin. So this is the last booking that the customer created. This ID number 12. So let's approve that booking. So let's enter choice 4. And now it is already approved. Yes, approved. And let's show that. Now let's log out first. I rerun. Let's log out first and let's enter the guide dashboard. So log in. Password number 1. So this is the assigned booking in that admin, and it is already approved. It has a date when the hike will happen, the trick name, the customer name, and also how many guests or how many joiners in that hike. So let's first view trick members. So this is the guest in these joiners. In this Mel customer name, he has a 5 guests, including herself. We have the guest number 1, which is this, and then. So that was the admin. That was the guide. And now let's log out. Dashboard. And customer earlier is my name. So let's view that booking. Number 3, let's choose 3. So you need to enter ID to cancel. So that's all about my system, or the processes or the flow of my whole system. So let's discuss my database, or the tables and details that it will save here in every table. So let's discuss first the table user. These are the structure, and also these are the data. This is what we call the user accounts or details, or when logging in or registering a account, those details will save in this table, and also it is already including the hash password, so that no one will enter your account, or no one will log in your account. Then this one is the table tricks. This is the structure and the data. It stores the name of the hike, the code, the description, the difficulty, either it is easy, hard, or moderate, and also the price of that trick. And the third table is the table schedules. This is the structure, the data. It stores the schedule ID, or when the hike will happen, and it has the capacity, and also the guide ID who will assign in that area. And the table guest, this is the structure, and you can see the different names. It is the people that book a hike, or what we call, these are the customers of this system. And lastly, the table bookings. This is the structure, the data. So in this area, it is used to store all the bookings inputted or manually inputted by the customer. This is the book ID, the UID, the SID, guest, total price, date, and status. And that was my database. Now let's talk about the system or evaluation, or my own reflection in this system. So for me, the Baklay Cebu online hiking and trekking booking system is a dedicated computer program engineered to centralize and automate the entire process of managing outdoor adventures across Cebu. Utilizing a robust multi-user platform, the system connects customers seeking to explore Cebu trails with certified trail guides and efficient administrator, enabling users to easily view, book, and track reservations while providing the agency with comprehensive tools for managing trip schedules, fleet availability, and seamless user interaction. But however, the system faces core challenges related to poor internet connectivity in remote areas and the digital divide, potentially excluding users who are not tech savvy. The key learning is that the system needs a hybrid approach. It must be simple to use and closely integrated with local, on-site personnel and logistics. Future improvements should focus on resilience, creating an easy offline mode for guides, and inclusivity, simplifying the user's interface, and offering diverse local payment options to ensure its effectiveness across all users and locations. And that's all about the explanation of my system. Thank you so much, Sir Boss, and all thank you.